Welcome to my office. Just thought I would share a couple things about why I think foam rolling is so important. It's probably going to be more of a ramble, but you'll enjoy it either way, I hope. So I've been foam rolling out my body before I get ready for my workout, just to see where my tension's at. Where it exists in my body. And this will help give me an idea of why I get certain pains if I do get any of them. You know, maybe I get tightness in my back or pain somewhere. This essentially is pressing my buttons to turn the pain off. I found that my outside of my hips are quite tight, especially the ones that go all the way down into my spine. Those are called the QL muscles, quadratus lumborum. I can stretch them out for quick relief, but really I gotta beat them up through this foam roller to get anything done, really. Because these muscles are so tight, you know, and they go through that hip socket, through my pelvis, and attach onto my femur on one of the trochanters. But all those muscles go through that pelvis, right, as I mentioned before. And one thing that it's kind of nice to know is, it's like, oh, okay, so if those muscles are tight, that means I might be limiting my circulation to the lower part of my body, because those muscles, if they're tight, that's pressure. That pressure is gonna limit the amount of space for circulation and flow, because our body is just a fluid system, big fluid system. So maybe this might help give me a little bit more nutrients to my legs, so I can finally grow some calves or something. So I'm gonna get up get up into that hip flexor. I think it's good to find the places that hurt and then hang out there. The things that you need to do the most are usually the ones that you resist. It's something that my dad would say. I really like to hit the big joints the most. Joints really help, because that's where impingement can happen, considering. And to put it in perspective, I guess, everywhere a bone meets a bone is a joint. So there's a lot of places to hit, and a lot of vertebra as well. I recently gave a talk about cellulite, and how cellulite is essentially the knotting and scarring of connective tissue, because there's a lack of circulation. Now, I don't really deal with any cellulite, but after going over the anatomy of it, I can't help but get that image of breaking down the connective tissue in my skin, or breaking down the connective tissue in my skin. There's not really much fat there, but this reminds me of wrestling right here. When you're in parterre, you're keeping that pressure down. I think it's okay to sometimes contract your muscles when you're foam rolling, because really, unless your goal is to hit trigger points, that's when the muscles relax. But unless the goal is to hit the trigger points, by tightening the muscle, you'll also tighten the fascia that surrounds it. And maybe it'll release because the foam roller is digging into it. That feels good. I've been foam rolling for about 20 minutes now. Take it easy. Thanks for watching one of Mogo Training Systems. Later.